boys, we're back. This is the second stage or stage 2 of the tour of Matabungkay. They call this a crit race, but it's just 2 loops around a 47-kilometer loop, which totals to almost 95 kilometers. If there is a stage that I have a chance of finishing at a good spot, then this should have been the stage. Unfortunately, something went wrong, and I'll tell you later what went wrong. Time was 1:30 p.m. and it was already blazing hot. We were supposed to have a neutral start until we reached the, I think, downtown Lian, Batangas. I think Matabungkay is part of Lian. And so that corner where it smells of big manure, that's where we start, or the race officially starts. I was racing in the 55 plus cat, 55 years old and above. And most of the riders are racing against are Marlboro Tour veterans. I only saw them on the newspapers, TV, heard their names over the radio, and it's surreal that this time I'm racing against them.
Biyahe na ang ating 56 above category.
Let's go back to the race map, and starting from the Matabungkay Hotel, we move north, going to Lian, and then take the right turn to the Nasugbo-Tuy Highway. We then make a right turn going to the corner, they call it the Jollibee corner, going to Tuy. From Tuy, we move southwards to Balayan. Then we turn east, going back to Calatagan, before going back north, passing by Matabungkay Hotel, and then the finish start area called Puting Kahoy. Under the map is the profile of the race, and if you count, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hills. They are short hills, but they are still hills. And whether you like it or not, during a race, you have to go over them. This is Alex Bilian, the owner of Excellent Noodles, and he was trying to greet all Cebuano riders out there. Unfortunately, my GoPro's microphone wasn't working, but he says a hi to all of us. If you are a GC contender for this race, then you need motorcycle support for your tires, for your food. You need them, otherwise it would be impossible to win this race. So we are entering downtown Lian, and this used to be the part like 10 years ago where the individual time trial started. To avoid traffic and accidents, we had a very long neutral start, about 15 kilometers. The guy on the right, white jersey, is Ronnie Adlawan from Minglanilla. He rides for Team F4. Ronnie always has a good showing in the Tour of Matabungkay because he can climb very well, and that's why he's in the bullseye of some of the other contenders in this category. race officially started at the Nasugbutoy Highway, and the speed wasn't very high at the start. Everybody, I think, was just biding their time. And somebody made an attack, the one with the dark blue jersey. Nobody chased him. I think they were waiting for the climb near the Jollibee Junction. Everybody was hyped up to attack to that area. The speed at this point was manageable. It was only when the road starts to go up that I find myself in trouble, because for one, of my weight, and number two, I don't climb really well. This is the Jollibee corner, the road going to Toy, where for me, as far as I was concerned, the race really started. One of the short hills started here, and I had to dig so deep not to get dropped. I saw Ronnie in front of me again, this white jersey, and I think he was just again biding his time, waiting for a chance to attack. While for me, I was already redlining at this point. It was very difficult, and it was going to get more difficult later on. This is still part of the climb, and my heart rate was going through the roof. And I think I was about to explode. And if you look closely here, I was getting dropped. And I tried very hard, again, dug very deep just to come back and be at the back of the race. And then here's another of those short, nasty climbs, and I was just yo-yoing with the back. It's very hard. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's very hard to see your competitors leaving you behind. A few hundred meters later, I was actually dropped. It's a good thing that it was a downhill and I was able to catch back. It took me a long time to go back to the group. Fortunately for me, I was able to hitch behind the draft of this NMAX driver. It took me like 3 minutes, which seemed like an eternity, to get back to this group. 3 minutes is not a joke when you're chasing alone. Once I was able to get back, I finally had my rhythm. So I could go with them during short climbs, I could go with them during the downhills, and I could move up to the front, move to the back, and there was constant attacking from the left, from the right, from the front. So here's another attack. I was starting to feel good here, and I was thinking the only barrier to my finishing and finishing well this stage is the climb to Puting Kahoy. It's a very long climb, and there's a part where it's very steep. Although it's very short, but steep, and that's the only place I thought that could be a hindrance to my, again, getting a good finish or just finishing the race. There was a very short ceasefire until Alex Villan, one on the left, started to attack. And everybody was scrambling to catch his win because everybody knows he's very good. And just as suddenly, it slowed down again. There was this sort of a truce. I was feeling better, and every pedal stroke, my confidence was soaring, and I was just waiting for the Matabungkay and find out how I would feel during the climb, and if I can do well on the climb, can hold on to the group, then it would mean good thing. It would mean a good thing for me with just about a lap to go. But then the cycling gods had another script for me. I hit a small pebble, and there were lots of pebbles I hit along the way, but this one pebble, it ended my race. During races, I use tubular tires. I like the quality of the tire. I know some people don't like it because it's expensive, it's hard to maintain, but I like racing with them. And when I race, I usually bring a spare with me, and this time the spare came in handy. Otherwise, I would have been left looking for a ride back home.
Sus, mga flat boys, oh.
Turns out I wasn't the only unlucky rider today. Ome Rodriguez also had a flat tire, and he was using tubulars also. We both decided to go home and not finish the race, but not before stopping by the famous banana queue in Matabungkay.
Di malasa, puro pag-ibig ka tubular ni Umi, puro pag-flat.
Well, that's bike racing. Sometimes you get the dog, some days the dog gets you.
Hi.
I felt sad, but not really that sad. A flat tire is just a flat tire. Good thing there was no serious damage to our bikes and of course to our bodies. So that'll be all for now. We'll be preparing for next day's stage, which is they call the Queen stage. Or watch out for the next vlog.